Hello, everyone. Um, my name is Stefan, and for our second sounding board assignment, I would like to share two privileges that I personally have and can enjoy within the Korean American culture that I'm a part of as compared to other Koreans. For one, I have the privilege of being able to speak, write, and understand the English language much more fluently than most of my Korean peers. As a Korean American myself, just from looking back into my home country's history and struggles, I used to take this privilege for granted until I recently came back home from living in Korea. But I am very grateful for everything that my parents have done for me because they sacrificed many things for my sake, for me to be able to be born and live in the United States, being able to receive the benefits of being a citizen in this country, and allowing me to pursue in what I believe in and the American dream of having options and choices and doing what I want to do and make a living off of something that I love. So I am very grateful for that. Um, at the moment, most Korean families are sending their children to America to study abroad and to receive a higher education. However, it is difficult for international students to become accustomed to the US because of that language barrier, of not being able to communicate efficiently to a certain extent with other Americans. For me, since I was born here and English is my first language, I do not have to worry about that because I am able to communicate with Americans without any worries. Another privilege in which I have and can enjoy within the Korean American culture is being exempt from the South Korean military. In Korea, serving in the military for at least 2 years is a mandatory service for all Korean male citizens due to the current situation of South Korea still being technically at war with the North, as there was never a peace treaty signed. They train and prepare during the time period in case they have to go to combat, because we will never know when they will strike or when that day will arrive. And that day could either be today, tomorrow, in weeks, months, or even years. And we'll never know when that day will come. If a Korean male citizen were to not join the military, they will be sent to prison or banned from entering Korea for life, or for a specific period of time depending on the situation and circumstances at that moment. As for me, I have the privilege of being free from that responsibility since I am a US citizen. Even though I am a dual citizen of both the US and Korea, I will have the option of choosing one over the other when that time comes. In regards to the standpoint theory, to be honest, as a Korean American, I am not too fully sure of myself of where I stand in terms of what privileges I cannot have and enjoy. But what I can say is that a privilege I may not be able to have is being able to communicate with my people, the Koreans, only to a certain extent. During my time in Korea, I was looked down upon by my fellow Korean peers due to the fact that I did not know any Korean at that time. I was ignored because of being raised in a different country, and I was called a disgrace for having an American identity and not knowing anything about my home culture's history. Just because I was different from them, I was treated differently. Despite all of this, the way how I saw it was an exciting cultural shock opportunity that was offered to me. I was able to learn more about Korea's history and culture. I was able to have a better understanding of who I was as a person, and it has changed my perception of viewing the world as it gave me the realization that, or of being able to fully appreciate the world we live in. I learned how to communicate in my mother language and has shaped me the person I am today. Therefore, this experience has opened a door for me to explore the many diverse cultures, traditions, and perspective the world has to offer. Thank you.